see some people coming in the room and shit. Maybe not. Maybe we just, they'll just have to catch the rebroadcast. Doorbells is ringing and shit.
Live television! Oh, fuck, I'm stopping.
Niggas, it's got mad niggas falling through and shit.
That's the spat.
Good evening and welcome to Off the Glass.
Hey.
I am your host, Tony Anthony Macon. Alongside me is Myron Walker.
What is good?
Also, we got Devin Walker in the building. And we're here to entertain and somewhat enlighten you.
Chilling.
Yeah, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, Jordan's in the building. What up?
Gonna do all that shit.
We're gonna do what? Motherfucker, you rang the doorbell while we were live, so. But no, I just wanted to, we're coming on, today's topic is Kanye West, his visit to the White House.
Whack.
Also, we're going to discuss a few other things. Jimmy Butler.
Whack.
I fucks with Jimmy, but we'll get into that in a moment. But also, can women be considered just one of the guys? So we'll tackle a few of those things in this episode. Myron, man, what's good, man?
Chilling, man. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I haven't seen you since your breakdown.
It was a little misunderstanding, and then we got a little bit. We about emotions, and it's just real. That's why we gonna lie this time. So it's funny.
Security and some shit pop
I feel you.
These little niggas
Yeah, man. Whatever, dog.
That's all.
Don't get into an argument with the editor and the director of the show, because he will edit that, to his benefit every time. Anyway, side note.
To my benefit?
Side note. Side note. I'm messing with you.
Yeah,
Something-
I mean,
I'm messing- that was cool. It was a great show. It was awesome.
I mean, if I don't have any errors, it's just because I don't have any errors.
Wow.
That's
You
all.
gave us
I
some
mean,
way.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to edit. It's hard to edit errors into a video. I can't just make it happen if you're not here.
Crickets.
So I can't just all of a sudden say, all right, let me just say something crazy,
Right.
and then like you're not sitting next to me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But no, seriously.
Bro.
Devin, haven't seen you in a minute on the show. What's up? It's good.
Not
Cool.
much, man.
Chill.
Same old shit.
Same old shit.
Louder this time. Last time I was quiet as fuck. So I'm yelling.
Oh!
I'm in the building early. That's
Oh.
all it is.
Yeah, man. The weekend's looking like, man.
Oh, man, I work. So, rest and relaxation. Home Depot.
Devin had me laughing because we got a cold weekend coming up, and he mentioned something about guys. They can't wait for Scully season.
Scully's and Tim.
He was talking about their hairlines and shit, man.
Hey.
And some people,
They rely on Scully.
They rely on a Scully, man. Like, some people don't have a head for to wear fitteds. So if you don't have a fitted head, your next best hat is a Scully.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, but I thought a fitted is, you measure to your head.
No, I don't just look right on everybody.
Nah, I don't look right on everybody, but that's why some niggas don't wear fitteds on the regular. Some niggas do. Some niggas got hat head. You know what I mean? You need it.
Okay.
Some niggas don't. Like today, I need it because my haircut is like I haven't cut my hair. But otherwise I can go baldy and I'm okay.
Right.
I got a big head and it's cool, but it's what it is.
Whatever,
I
bro.
keep it 100. All right, man. Let's jump right into it,
You
man.
got it.
Jimmy Butler, man. Let's go with Jimmy Butler first.
Yeah. So, what I like about Jimmy Butler is he got heart. He came in now, is my understanding.
Man, fuck all that. We want the drama out of Jimmy Butler, right?
Drama?
We don't care what he liked. We don't care where he came from.
All that
We want to
shit,
know
lung status, whatever.
about everything that's popping right now. Right now,
He came
Jimmy
through with
Butler,
the third string.
Jimmy Butler wants to be traded from the Minnesota
Yeah.
Timberwolves.
Everybody know that.
He's causing a lot of controversy with that team.
Yep.
He's talking a lot of shit.
Calling teammates
Soft.
Oh.
Because they are.
Mm.
He's rightfully speaking on the teammates in the way he should be.
Mm-hmm.
They're soft.
Mm-hmm.
But the other day, and he after the whole fiasco of the summer, where he asked for a trade, they didn't grant him his request. He's still on the team. You had some of the teammates take shots at him.
Right.
Some of the teammates' brothers took shots at him. Andrew Wiggins' brother actually was happy. What did he say? I can't remember exactly what he said. You remember that?
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what he said, but he took shots at Jimmy Butler. Oh yeah, he said hallelujah when he was asking for the trade.
Okay.
He said something like that.
Uh-huh.
Well, something like I may be wrong. Hallelujah may not be the exact words, but it was something along those lines because Jimmy Butler responded back and said the same phrase. But he showed up to practice to talk. Well, he showed up to practice just because of the fact that season is starting.
Okay.
Showed up to practice. He took the third string team.
I was gonna say, how did he take it though? Did he say, "I'm coming in, I'm playing with these bums"?
Wait, hold on, wait.
Why gotta call them bums?
Niggas got me on.
Wait a minute, they're in the league for a reason. They're in the league for a reason.
They're in the
league for a reason.
Yeah.
But if this man is disrespecting the first string,
First of all,
when he going to the third string?
Crawford's on that team still, ain't
Yeah, Jamal Crawford's on that team.
he?
They didn't
Jamal
say.
Crawford is not no bump.
No, he's not.
They didn't say who.
I'm talking about what he is saying.
Wait, is Jamal Crawford gone?
He might be gone.
Yeah, he'll be free.
Wait, no. What I'm saying is what Butler's saying, not what a sensible person would say. What is his aggressive self going in there saying? That's all.
I mean, I don't know.
I want to play with these bums on the third string because I gotta get these soft niggas. Let them know what real. You know what I'm saying? What a real nigga hooper is gonna do. That's what I'm saying. How you gotta do it?
I gotta ask. The Band-Aid.
Yeah, dog. I was shit. I don't know. It was I looked down today. It was cut right there. So.
No, we not about that. Go ahead.
What else could it be? Like
I don't know.
It's straight from the first aid kit.
I see a Band-Aid on your wrist. You okay? Not on Suicide Watch or anything like that?
Bro, that's not even the right side.
All right, cool. I'm just making sure, man, because I love you, man. You my brother. I love you, man.
All I'm saying is, but that's what he's saying, though. He going in, let me get these third English, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to smash it because I'm Jimmy Butler, right? And then what then you said he went to practices because they started.
Well, he went to practice. I don't.
Why you think he goes to third string?
He played with the third string team. They didn't say exactly. They didn't say it like he was like, "Hey, give me these bum ass niggas." No, because they would have put that in the news. They said he played with the third string team. He beat the first squad, and then he told the owner of the team, "Y'all fucking need me to win.
Y'all fucking need me to win." So. Of course he came in there talking crazy to them, dog. Of course he said, "Give me these third stringers." And I'm about to go to work.
So here's the biggest thing.
Okay.
What do the Timberwolves do from here? Do they keep him or do they trade him?
You trade him.
You trade him?
Yeah, you get him the fuck out of there. That's what you want.
Got to.
Give him the fucking treatment he asked for.
Yep.
I agree. There's really not much you can do right now.
They're not about to win no championship. They
made the playoffs in the West.
One of the biggest things what he really wanted was he really wanted to be appreciated. You got two guys on the team, and Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins, who's getting paid more than him. However, he's proven that he's the most valuable guy on the team. So being the most valuable guy on the team, if I'm not getting paid what they getting paid, why I'm on the team?
They asked me.
Cat, I mean,
he's the most valuable.
Cat has the most upside.
Right.
But at the end of the day, right now, Jimmy Butler is your guy.
Why is he your guy though?
Like, because you went to the playoffs with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, but
you were nowhere near it with Karl Anthony Towns.
Only thing is
you lost.
I mean,
Butler is a proven tough guy, and he's made it to the playoffs, but he's never But he has.
And that team also lost.
Yeah, he hasn't.
So every team he been on with the playoffs, they lost. So
why should we? Yeah. So why should we risk our locker room?
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. The thing is he spoke on that. He said basically, if you ask anybody outside of those two guys about who Jimmy Butler is in the locker room, they're gonna say he's a winner. They're gonna say he just wants to win. They're gonna say we can play with him. They're going to say they love him. They're not going to they're not going to be on that whole like he's a bad guy for the locker room. It's the two divas who's getting paid right now, the two young men who are getting paid. That I mean, and I can understand.
Not about, hey.
I can understand where they're coming from. Guess what reason why I can understand where they're coming from is this. Yeah, you're basically making us the franchise. You're paying us. We want to be the guy.
Hey man, nobody's saying you're not the guy. The thing is, you don't handle the money. You handle the basketball and the locker room. That's your agent and the ownership. So the thing is, are you gonna market yourself so you can get to that money you want? Or are you gonna make this organization want to pay you that money? Or are you gonna act like,
I mean,
it's up to you. It's different ways to do it.
I tell you
That's
like
not
this.
the way.
I tell you like this.
Right.
It is actually, to be honest with you. One, all right. So I'm gonna say it right there. They need to trade him because there's nothing they can do really do. At this point right now, he just punked out your whole team.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's nothing really like he gotta go.
They not playing with him.
They can't do shit. He proved he's the guy.
Right.
But
He improved shit.
He improved
the guy in a
I'm gonna
practice.
tell you like this.
Listen.
I'm gonna tell you like
You
this.
talking about practice with the Timberwolves. Tell they ain't gonna practice with the Warriors and pour all that bullshit off with some real champions and
Not a
winners.
game.
You talking about the practice with the niggas who not even starting. Quit hyping that shit up.
Listen,
He playing with his own team that's ass.
You
You're
don't-
not doing that shit with the winning team.
Not a game.
You don't
See
like,
that nigga practice with LeBron and them. See what he
you,
doing.
not a game.
you don't like Jimmy Butler.
I didn't say
understand
that. You said
practice.
that. I fuck
understand.
with Jimmy Butler.
I understand.
Jimmy
like,
Butler,
it's
I fuck
like
with Jimmy Butler.
you're
I
like,
just said I fuck with Jimmy Butler. You keep
all
saying
right,
that.
cool. You
Shut up.
do.
You like
Here's
him
the
too
deal.
much, nigga.
Here's the deal.
Nothing for you.
Hey!
Here's the deal.
Hey!
I'm gonna tell you. Here's the deal.
Okay.
Well, ain't no
Jimmy
deal.
Butler is a all-star forward in this league, right?
Dude, is he also?
He's an all-star.
He made the
All the
All-Star
time.
team.
He's an all-star forward in this league.
3 or 4.
When you make it one time, you become an all-star forward in this league. But-
Times you in the league.
I mean,
I think it's two.
what? As a Bull, he's made it as I don't know. He didn't make it as a Timberwolf, but he made it as a
Exactly.
Bull.
The team he's on, talking shit about.
Who? But listen,
But go ahead.
I mean, his
He's an All-Star.
small forwards are stacked over there. But anyway, Jimmy Butler. The fact that someone wants to play for the Timberwolves and stay there should mean something in itself.
Yeah.
Because basically what you're about to do right now
Stay in
is
the league, motherfucker.
he's gone. He's gone, right? He's
Yeah.
gone. He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
You gave Wiggins and Cat money. You're giving them money, but guess what? What's the first thing that's gonna come out of their mouth in 2 years when they lose? I want to be traded. That's the first thing that's gonna come out their mouth. Trade me. They're gonna be looking like Jimmy Butler.
How you don't
Trade
know
me.
that?
He don't know they're
Because-
gonna say that.
Yeah, you don't know that.
You don't
All
know
right,
they gonna
well,
say
all right,
that.
give me an
You
example.
don't know
Give me an
they
Let me
example.
tell you.
Give me an example.
I'm
Give me
gonna
an
give you an example.
example,
I'm gonna give you.
please.
I'm gonna give you.
And
an
do
example
not
of
go
this.
back to Reggie Miller's or
Look,
nobody like
no,
that.
no.
Give
I'm
me an
just
example of people that want to stay with small markets. Give me some examples.
OKC. Duh.
Yeah.
Really? I mean,
OKC.
Nigga stayed there, bro.
The Seattle Supersonics.
who?
Before.
I mean, Durant and James Harden left.
And Paul George.
They
signed.
left.
James
Paul
Harden
George,
left
yeah,
because
also
of
there.
money, not because of the market. He would have gladly stayed in OKC if they had that bread.
He left.
It wasn't the market. You know why it's not the market anymore? Of course, it's because of these little screens everybody got in their
Kevin
pocket,
Durant
man.
left.
Social media and the internet
Bring that
shrank
together.
the world. It
But
don't
I'm
matter
saying-
what
but I'm
team I
saying-
play for.
But no.
It don't.
It
In terms
does.
of marketability.
Tell me where people are
Look,
going.
Milwaukee.
Do people want to
Milwaukee.
Who gonna stay there? Do you think
What are you talking about?
Giannis is gonna stay there?
Yeah.
How long you think?
Cause he gonna win.
How long do you think when they start losing? Do you think he's gonna stay?
They made the playoffs.
You could
They
only-
didn't even have. They
I'ma
didn't
tell
even
you
have
like this.
Parker rated.
So here's the deal.
Now it's about to go.
Yeah, you can make the playoffs, right?
Hey, look. Any team,
I-
great market or bad market, if they're losing, look at the Lakers before this year.
Listen.
Look at the Lakers before this year. They were garbage. Garbage.
And they got LeBron James now.
And they got LeBron James because LeBron James wanted to go there for the market and he did it. Yeah, I understand that. But if you're losing, it doesn't matter who you are. Even LeBron, they talk shit to if he loses.
If you're losing, you're still.
So you can't use it as a factor.
Yes,
though.
because if you lose,
You can't.
Yes, you're still gonna bring in funds. Lakers still brought in tickets. They still sold tickets. They still brought in
That's
funds.
what they had, though.
But that's
That's
what-
LA though.
but that's
They
what I'm
gonna do
saying.
that.
And I
What I'm
like I
saying
said,
is-
certain things are yes.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, put it
But
like this.
if you're saying when they start losing 2 years from now,
And
if
they
they're winning, they'll stay there.
But you're
And
not
they'll
gonna
get
win with
bread.
just them two. You're not gonna win. Andrew Wiggins is not a fucking winner.
Okay.
He hit one game winner against OKC. Yeah.
He's not a winner. Wait, that's what I'm saying. All right, so Andrew Wiggins is not the guy. He's not the number 2.
He is a component, though.
He's not a number 2.
He's a valuable component. So he 3-4, whatever. He's a starter,
3
and
and
he
4.
will contribute.
So now you have to go find a 2 because if Cat's gonna be your
Was
guy,
Jimmy Butler really going to get them to the championship?
No. Chill the fuck out with this Jimmy Butler
Exactly.
shit. Like he about to
Jimmy
go to
Butler. What Jimmy Butler
like
can
in the
do
first
in
round
that
or the
way.
second round.
Exactly.
That's it.
You're
not
so
about to go
relax.
crazy.
So-
Andy Rose, like come
Come
on,
on
bro.
now, exactly.
It's not
Come
about
on, man. Relax.
okay.
Damn,
But who
nigga.
all's gonna win a championship though? So all right, so you two are saying let's just lose then.
No,
We
we're saying
can't win.
trade away his ass.
Trade away with him. Okay, who you gonna get?
Minnesota's not going anywhere. That's the whole point I'm making.
No,
They're not going anywhere.
I'm not saying that either because they
See,
made the
that's
playoffs.
what I'm
Like that.
saying.
Hey, relax.
They
Hey,
made the playoffs.
they made the playoffs.
Y'all talking
And then what they do? Wait, what they do? They lost. They lost in the first round.
With over Jimmy. I'm saying with over Jimmy
Second
Butler,
round.
they're not going nowhere.
Damn, baby.
What you want me to do? I think this is
aggressive,
setup. I just my arms are all aggressive. I don't want
Niggas
it.
going to jail.
Hey, speaking of aggressive.
They going to jail and they be like, but no.
Speaking of aggressive and going to jail, because
Let's close this out.
close
first.
this out.
Close this out
We
first.
got a little bit of other stuff we can move on
Close
to.
this out first. All right, so
No.
Hey, quick 30 seconds, and then we out.
your 30 seconds.
My 30 seconds. So the thing is, the reason why you trade Jimmy Butler, no, duh, okay, and the thing is, they weren't going to make it to any farther than what we said. We said he can get you to the playoffs, first and second round. That's exactly what it was last year, Timberwolves. So they're going to trade him. Now, what they going to get? I don't know. It's a market out there.
Where he gonna go and do something at?
You done?
Go ahead.
30 seconds.
I'm not speaking on that shit.
All right, he done. All
Focus
right.
on it.
Comments. LBJ makes other people want to. Damn, missed it. Hey, can you pull up?
Jordan.
He's
Yeah,
dead.
pull up YouTube.
I got you,
Yeah,
baby.
pull up that one.
More teammates.
But all right, so
Hey.
all right, so here's
They're
30
my
seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Butler has to go because that team dynamic is just not gonna be
Because he talks shit. You
there anymore. But at the end of the day, Jimmy Butler makes them at least a top 3 seed in the next
What? In the West?
in the next 2 to 3 years. In the next 2 to 3
In the next
I
2
don't
to
know
3
how many
years.
years they're not
He's
getting
on the
top
decline.
three.
Can I get my 30 seconds?
You
Can
passed
I
on
get
the
my
decline.
30 seconds? Can I get my 30 seconds?
You part of the third.
Can I get my 30 seconds?
Oh,
Is he on the decline for real? But anyway,
he's on the decline. Yes.
in the next 2 to 3 years, they're a top 3 seed. Reason being is the upside of Karl Anthony Towns,
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Butler together,
Now he give respect. Now he give respect.
Andrew Wiggins as a third
We
guy.
respect Cat 3 years from now. We respect him now, nigga.
Jimmy
Like,
Butler
give him the
makes
money.
Andrew Wiggins better.
That's why they gave Cat the money for 3
Playing
years
together.
from now. Cat gonna be the man.
So what I'm saying
Jimmy
is
Butler's not.
he makes them a better team overall.
Mm-hmm.
Right
He
now,
just
you're
said.
looking at a team that once Jimmy Butler leaves, they go back into purgatory. They become a terrible team.
Yeah, they come
It
AC.
is what it is.
They come with AC.
From
Man,
the
Frank.
homie Frank, LBJ makes other people want to play better because with him, they know there's a chance to win. It goes to my point, Frank. Win. So if you're losing anywhere, any market, any team, you don't want to be there. So a lot of people play with LBJ because unselfish. He's focused on winning. Great for the locker room. I ain't gotta say this. And it's, physically gifted. So whatever.
I mean,
Yeah, man. Anyway, programming note.
Bam.
Me and Frank will be doing a show soon. Hopefully, sooner than later.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, man. Frank, man. I don't know, man. We supposed to do it a few Saturdays ago. Didn't work out. But my man, we know we're gonna get it in.
It was the wedding anniversary for me, Frank. That's why I couldn't.
Yeah, he was gonna come. He was gonna come that
I
day.
was gonna come.
But
Tony didn't want to put me on blast. I appreciate that, Tom.
yeah, it's all good.
Appreciate you.
But definitely because we're gonna want to talk some Detroit shit. So programming note, Detroit shit. So
Bam.
next topic, man.
Yeah, let's go.
Kanye West.
not too long.
No, I thought we was gonna do racial issues, my man. Because I remember he was like aggressive and he. All that.
I mean, it was gonna be more quick hitter, but if you want to go right into it, man.
Go ahead.
All right. I mean, this
Okay,
leads
executive producer, my
this
man.
leads to Kanye West. So we'll talk about it, man. This is the racial issue
Oh, yeah.
segment of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, I sent you a few. Yeah, appreciate it, man. You can
I had no idea about
bring
this
some of them up.
until today. Okay.
We'll start off with the crazy. It's just been a lot of crazy shit that's been
Right.
happening within the world. A lot of superstars, or I don't know what to call them anymore, actors, actresses, have been getting out of line.
You got
Just recently, Bette Midler, this hoe.
So,
She, all right, that's another thing too. I want to add to the what's the name? Like,
She was
Zoe
ours.
Williams say this the other day. It's funny because we are what we are, man. We.
well, she said I'll make her out.
No, I'm talking about as far as like our conversations
Oh,
when
okay.
we speak on the YouTube channel here. We are sometimes a little vulgar with the language,
Maybe.
but shit.
Definitely.
He said it best. He said you'll sit here and say what I'm talking about, and then go watch South Park later. You know what I mean? But like it's like that. You'll
Context.
criticize me for being aggressive,
Right.
but like then go watch a comedian
I got
say fuck, shit, damn all day.
you. Yeah. That's funny.
But not only that, I also had to think about too, since we are going into the racial segment. I noticed like some people like are so afraid to touch on that, and like some of my white friends are afraid of me now, and I'm like, what? But like, and I always tell them, I'm like,
What?
Look, I have no issue with other race.
Okay.
I'm just pro-black. I'm black first. But at the end of the day, the thing is if you know who you are and you're comfortable with who you are, you will never feel like that I'm being a certain way.
Right.
I mean, it's what it is. But anyway, Bette Midler. Motherfucking Bette Midler. Bette Midler was, what was that shit, Dorothy? We used to watch that motherfucking, I'm sorry, Danielle, what do you want to be called?
What was he just
Anyway,
saying? He said
you're
we
here.
We was
Yeah.
black.
But remember that damn Cap movie, Troops with the, it was her and Goldie Hawn, or was it not Goldie Hawn?
Yeah, movie.
Yeah, it was like two
movie
white
or
ladies,
show?
man. It was two white ladies. They had like they were leading a troop. They were leaving like Girl Scouts into like the woods or whatever, the wilderness. It was some
What?
old shit, man.
I don't know.
I'll think about it later. Anyway,
That was one of your favorite movies.
it wasn't one of my favorite movies. However, when I was a kid, I watched that motherfucker at least 5 or 6
I
times.
remember Bette
and I
Midler.
watched it a bunch of times with
I remember Bette
my
Midler
sister over there.
from Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, she was a repeat character. I should say guest star on Scooby-Doo.
I don't remember that. But anyway,
But you remember the two Caucasian ladies?
I did,
leading
man.
Girl Scouts
Yeah.
into the forest.
I did.
Fuck out of here.
Okay,
I
you
like,
got it. You got it.
There was
got it.
they were women with short shorts,
So your
legs out.
Bette Miller's legs were out. Is that what we're doing?
I like women, but
Oh,
I like women and you like cartoons. Anyway,
Hey. Okay,
but Bette Midler, she said, women are the
Bette Midler.
N-word of the world.
Okay.
Let me repeat this. Women are the N-word of the world.
You got it.
Raped, beaten, enslaved, married off, worked like dumb animals, denied education and inheritance, enduring the pain and danger of childbirth and life in silence for thousands of years. They are the most disrespected creatures on earth. This is what she tweeted out.
Mm.
And my whole thing there was, no, you're not. And because also, I'm pretty sure when she was speaking on women, because she deleted the tweet and tried to apologize later. But I'm pretty sure when she was speaking on women, she was speaking on white women. She wasn't speaking on black women. That was a way to roll white women into this whole woe is me. Well, she know better. She knows. She knows better.
What you just say, Tom?
She knows.
What you just say though?
What?
You just said, "I'm not a racist, but it's black first." You just said that.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is, she said women, and then she also said women that were kept from being educated. And if I memory serves me correctly,
Are you defending?
I'm not defending. I'm
That's
just,
what it sounds like.
No.
I'm the other side. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just looking. I'm trying to see where she's coming from, right?
There's a way to be objective, and there's also a way to just defend.
Bro, is she not? Can she be white first? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm asking you.
Well, they always gonna be white first.
Okay.
And I told you that.
All right. So
white first.
So she only for white people, and she said women. She said women.
She said women, but I'm gonna tell you
who are uneducated.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna put it like
raped.
This.
Kept from being, So.
And what years is this right now?
I mean,
in
honestly, the Middle Ages, that was all women.
That was a long time ago, right?
Long time ago.
Right now, women there's a lot of women that are the breadwinners in a lot of households
Definitely.
right now.
Yep.
So they're doing what? I mean, and I'm not going against a woman's struggle. I just know better than to say to even equate the black struggle, let alone the black women's struggle, to say that in the first place, what the fuck you think you is talking about N-word this, N-word that?
Right. That wasn't.
Slow that shit down.
That was.
Midler.
That was.
Slow that shit all the way down.
That's where it fell apart. Right. That's the part. There's
a lot of things she could have said as far as women.
That's what fucking.
Instead of throwing this whole.
Right.
That's
what.
We
That's
are
what
the
it is.
N-word.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck Bad Midler. We got another one.
You wanted to. You said she had a little short tongue.
Okay.
I ain't say nothing about fucking
Talk
Bad
to
Midler.
him.
You said
Not like that.
Yeah.
I said what?
I like women.
I like women that wear
And it was these two women walking in the forest with these short songs.
I'm gonna tell you what let me tell you why I started watching a crazy ass TV show that for a minute, for a good 5 to 6 years, I was in tune.
Oh.
I was like tuning in every motherfucking week to watch.
Hey.
Bad Girls Club.
Okay. Respectable.
I watched Bad Girls Club for a minute because of the fact that
Ratchet.
it was ratchet.
Kinda
They was
thick.
half naked all the time.
Right.
They was regular chicks.
Mm-hmm.
From around the way.
You got it.
That I could run across, and I'd be like, damn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, that was the reason why, I have I remember it was so funny because back a few years ago, I was watching Curtis. Curtis hit me up. Curtis was like, what you doing? I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm watching Bad Girls Club. He was like, Bad Girls Club.
Yeah.
He was like, man, it's a football game on right now. Why you watching Bad Girls Club?
Curtis.
And I said, he made a mention of how soft and sensitive are you. And I said,
wow.
I'm laughing at you because how gay are you to be watching football right now with men in tights while I'm watching these half-naked women run around a house talking crazy.
Catch that football on SportsCenter, huh?
Yeah, all day. I don't even watch it anymore. So,
Oh, you still book it?
hell yeah.
I got you.
Fuck the NFL, man.
I feel you.
NFL is not for us, man. I mean,
Also,
I'll tell you like this. Let me speak on that because NFL.
Because your boy spoke on it too.
I'm not mad at anybody who still watches because,
Kanye spoke it too.
They fuck with it, man. You know what I mean? It's just it ain't for me no more. I don't know, man. I took that shit to heart when they played Colin the way they did, and so taking it to heart and then continually watching everything that unfolded. Now I got out of it. So once I got out of it, I can't go back now. I'm done. So like I said, I know a lot of people still watch it. They're I know people who stopped and then started back. I ain't mad at them because at the end of the day, hell, the people that had the most power, the players, they still playing too.
Right. I mean,
But it is what it is. I mean, I have my right to not watch it, and people have their right to watch it. But all right, let's hit these other ones real quick. Alec Baldwin.
Okay.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin, hoe ass. Can you pull it up? It ain't popping up?
Nah.
Man. What happened, man?
Well,
That's an iPhone?
So Alec Baldwin.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Alec Baldwin.
But Wait, why is doing all that?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The link is
All right,
right.
anyway, Alec Baldwin.
Thank you.
Alec Baldwin. I mean, relax. Ty?
I'm chilling. It's loose.
I gotta tell like that, man. It's actually purple. It's kind of crazy. Like it's purple and gray. That they made the same pattern, different colors.
Indeed.
Like you never,
Very nice.
it's never really you see the same tie ever.
Right.
But anyway, Alec Baldwin has recently played Donald Trump on episodes of Saturday Night Live, and that motherfucker actually said that black people love him now. Everywhere he goes, black people love him.
Did they hate him before? No.
He said he was like, you know, I guess he thinks he's getting a lot of love now. Black people love me everywhere I go now. They love me, and you know, ever since I played the Trump character, he was. I think it's because they're afraid of Trump.
So if you play a character and we afraid of that person, why would we like him more when you walk around? I don't understand. We like funny.
You know what
It's
happened,
funny.
man. You know what happened, man. He came across that one group of black people that just said they probably saw him in Vegas, man. I'll give you a story. Me and Neil, I've been out with Neil a few times. Cornelius
Word.
Smith Jr. Name dropping.
Yeah.
Name drop. But Cornelius Smith Jr., my homeboy, he is a actor. He was recently on Scandal. He was what, Marcus or some shit.
Marcus Walker.
Marcus Walker.
I
I
do
mean,
not.
yeah,
I do
he
not.
is.
It was Marcus Walker.
But
Also, yeah, I know.
yeah, man, he was like, yeah, man, we were out in Vegas,
Yep.
and this was before he popped off,
Mm-hmm.
and we were out in Vegas. This when he was just playing Frankie on All My Children, and they were like, there was a lady that came up to us. Me and him walking down the strip. Lady came up to us. She said, "Hey, you look really familiar. Aren't you? Don't you? Are you an actor?" And so he's like, "Nah, I get that a lot." And so she's like, No, I know you, Frankie, ABC, my children, and like he's still playing this. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
And I was like, shut up, man. Be Frankie for them.
Yeah.
They want Frankie be Frankie.
Right.
And so he was like, all right, just be quiet about blah, blah. You know, he doesn't like, I won't say he doesn't like it, but he's humble.
Gotcha.
So he downplays the whole,
Yeah. I've seen it.
So with that being said, because I've been other places where he's
seen it
been
firsthand.
trying to be incognito and everything.
Yep.
To whereas there's other people who eat that shit up. So I can see Alec Baldwin out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Alec Baldwin could be out, and Alec Baldwin could be like, "Hey people, I'm Donald Trump." Oh, that's the Donald Trump guy from Saturday Night Live. Hey man, we love you, man.
Right.
What's up, bro?
Oh,
Hey
okay,
man, you
okay,
so
right.
cool. I saw that shit when you did da.
Yeah.
And I ain't watched the shit because I don't watch Saturday Night Live.
No,
It's
he
been
do a
long
good job.
time.
No, it's
He do a
one of
good
the-
job?
Yeah, it's one of the
Alright,
best
cool.
characters
But-
in a while.
But like, they wrote his tip hard enough
He did a good job.
for him to feel like, and I mean, you know, Tariq Nasheed said the shit. Black people tend to hype.
Like I said, we love the funny. That's all.
We'll hype people up
We will.
in the streets when we see them and make them seem like they're more than what they are. And, you know, it just is what it is.
It is. We know how to show love.
But too much love to where you get some of these motherfuckers like them to start acting cocky about the shit and start saying dumb shit, in which he can go into the news and say,
I think
mean,
it's-
he was in a magazine. He said that shit. They're afraid of Trump. Why the fuck do you think we're afraid of Trump?
So the thing is, he could have been saying it's not like afraid of what he's going to do. You know what I mean? And then Alec Baldwin is
I mean,
a
afraid
older
is afraid.
Caucasian dude out of touch. So these are things that could, you know, that's where all this is coming from. So I mean, he misunderstands the love because he doesn't understand it. And
Man. Misunderstand the love because he doesn't.
I don't
understand.
know.
yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
But
So he's taking it. He's taking it. He's taking it for what not for what it's not. You know, it's not what it, you know. He's not understanding it, right?
yeah.
Okay. So then, the part where he's. Wait a minute. What was the last part you said?
I don't know. Moving along.
Moving along, kid.
Last one, man.
The shotgun.
The shot. Yeah. Well, it was,
Rochester Hills.
It was another one though too. Before the Rochester Hills, it was a guy who was pulled over. Well, he was actually ran up on by the cops for babysitting while black.
Oh, okay.
Which is another. Yeah, that was crazy shit, man. You had the he was babysitting 2 white children. A woman saw him, thought the 2 children were in danger. This motherfucker shook the table so hard he got himself on camera. But
the thing is,
but yeah, you know, I don't know if people saw that story. I'm actually I'm gonna post it on the channel. But yeah, it was a lot of people. Man, it was crazy shit, man.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was basically a woman following around. It's been a lot of this happening lately. I was actually gonna do I was gonna compile a video of that shit where you got like nothing but white people calling the cops on black people for just being people. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's coming down to.
Yeah.
You got the barbecue, the people's barbecue.
She basically did the Trayvon Martin.
In a sense,
she followed him. All he was doing instead of skills, he had Caucasian children that he was babysitting.
He'd have been in right.
Exactly.
But yeah, you got people calling it barbecue.
She called the police.
You got people calling people selling lemonade and water and shit. Man, this shit is out of control, man. But anyway, the Rochester Hills situation. Rochester Hills, yeah, man. Wild shit, man. Guy shoots a shotgun at a teen who was asking for directions. That's it.
Now the thing is,
he was lost. He was new to the neighborhood.
Right.
He went up to a house. Rang the doorbell.
But hey,
and they have a totally different story from the perspective of the people that lived in the home.
Exactly.
However, that story sounded like bullshit. But I mean,
it was, and the detective.
The video showed it.
The video showed a lot
his
of
own video.
Yeah.
But real quick though, you know, so when you're a parent and y'all can remember back when you're lost, my parents told me, and what I tell my daughter is, you go to a police officer, or you go. To a busy place. You know what I mean? Now, get me? I see it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And especially if I'm an African American family in Rochester Hills, I'm gonna tell him, don't walk up to nobody's door, kid.
Okay.
We're in a different atmosphere.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
You gotta educate him. If you send him out in the wilderness, you gotta let him know what's going to happen. Seriously. Okay, you gotta let him know that he works with a different set of rules, and it's unfortunate. But you gotta protect yourself. Now I'm just saying what it is.
How about this?
That's all I'm saying.
In that neighborhood, how about you be more hip to what's going on right now?
Right.
And not even have him out in this motherfucker.
If you in Rochester Hills, you can drop him off in school.
Because the nigga can be on 7 Mile. You still can't be walking the street, my man.
Yeah.
Rochester Hills, you really just can't just be out here.
Now, that white family was completely wrong, completely stereotypical. The young man knocked on the door, and then you open it, and then my understanding is the wife ran and got the husband out of bed and said, we're being robbed.
Came out with the clips.
Come out with the shotgun. The young man still standing at the front door.
Yeah, he ain't at the house.
He ain't even in that. He ain't even in the crib. Then he takes off. Shit. My bad. Then he takes off in the opposite direction with a book bag in his hand. So then he comes out, gets in perfect posture, cocks, aims, and fires. Then proceeds to tell these law officers a complete lie. He fell down. Somehow his finger caress the trigger as he's falling, and then it shoots the young man as he's running away.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, that story was so fucking bogus.
Some bullshit.
I think I don't know, man. It was a lot that like as far as on both sides of since I don't want to say both sides. Let me dial that back because I almost went coon train. No, I don't want. I feel like that parent. You got to know that we are
Right.
We're at war.
We're not in Wakanda. We're not.
Being that we are at war,
Right.
you have to be a little conscious of what's going on in the world today. I mean, a lot of shit is happening that shouldn't. We still having police killing unarmed people. So, like you said, you can't even go to the fucking police nowadays.
Right.
I know you said you taught to go blah 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 here that and the third, but shit, hell, they treating young black teens like criminals.
That's true.
But
hey.
I mean, it's crazy shit, and I don't want to get on all police officers. That's
Right.
another thing too. I got some police officer friends who've come to me and said, "Hey man, why you go so hard on us?" And I'm like, because
Yeah.
I love y'all, but man, if you're not solving the problem, you're part of the problem.
Right.
And if you working alongside known motherfucking racists,
So,
you should be helping us out and identifying who these motherfuckers are.
Right.
I know you a good guy, but shit, if your homie a bad guy, why is he your homie? Anyway, Kanye West, man.
Thank you.
Kanye West.
Whackness.
No man should have all this
send them a
power.
bitch, fuck ass nigga.
Kanye West, man. Wow. Visited the White House. He was just
Ugly.
he was extra, man.
I'm
gonna tell you, here's the thing about
he would.
yeah, he's super cool.
Right, cool.
But like, yeah, he put on this coon hat, made him super cool. And the thing about Kanye, man, see, like a lot of people want to give him a mental issue. Say he has like mental some
What
type
did he
of
say
mental
about that
disorder.
though? He said he was misdiagnosed.
Misdiagnosed. See, my thing is like most people that are mentally disabled don't know. They don't tell you they're mentally disabled.
That's true.
They don't
But what he
say
said-
we have I have a mental disease or some type of. They don't say that. They don't know. They.
He said
This
he
is
went
a
to
cop out for this
He
sucker.
said he went to a neurologist
Yep.
and he gave him, extensive tests. And
Yep.
he went through this entire sophisticated process, and
Yep.
it came the fact that Dorothy is a hater off screen, and that it was from sleep deprivation,
Yeah.
not bipolar. He wasn't bipolar. It's from sleep deprivation. If he stayed on that medication, 20 years down the line, it will cause memory loss and dementia. So,
The thing
sleep
is, man,
deprivation, not bipolar.
it really was that. It was another thing too. A lot of things that he was saying,
Right,
like he did a lot of talking.
right.
Um,
A lot.
he did a lot of talking and said a lot of nothing. That was the thing. Like every time that he actually might get into something that meant something.
Right.
All right. Every time he would get into something that might have meant something, he would walk right out of it.
Yeah, like real quick. So the thing is, he would touch on certain things that slightly made sense, like the institution shutting down, and it caused that added to jail population, or I should say prison population, because the mental institutions were closed down in the late '80s, right? Also, and I know we're gonna touch on this again, but like the 13th Amendment having a trap door. Because if you're black, the 13th Amendment was set up to where it sounded good, but
Well, here's the
it was
deal.
gonna push right back and
A lot of that shit he was saying wasn't shit that we didn't know already. You know what I mean?
I'm not
so that's
not
another thing
disputing
too.
that, right.
It wasn't like he was talking shit. Yeah, sign off.
Take it easy, right?
Devin Walker's out of the building.
I'm out of here. Remix will be fuck Kanye West.
There you go. But yeah, man, a lot of things he was saying was just was shit that is we already know.
Mhm.
Like, okay, you not My thing is this.
But you know, was it good?
One of the things about Kanye is he sits up there and he talks a certain way
Yeah.
as if
Right.
he's saying something so profound.
Yeah, I hate that.
So it's like he
hate
sits
when
and he
people do
talks and he try to act like he's a genius. Because like they asked him a question, do you think Donald Trump is
Good for black, right?
is he for black people?
Right,
Because
exactly.
you said, do you think he care about black people?
Does
Because you
this
said,
president care for black people?
Because you said George Bush doesn't care about black people. Does this president
Exactly.
care? And then what he did was he danced around the question. He never answered the question. He spoke a lot of conservative talking points. And then when my man asked him and said, basically, you didn't answer my question, he said,
Oh, he got it.
yeah, he was like, this is a 4-dimension, like I don't give direct answers. And
He was like, it's complex. I'm
Complex.
a fine wine.
I'm a fine wine. It was like, no, you're not. You want to be. You want to be so hard.
Right.
And it's like, it's almost like he wrote into the book, he looked into the book of geniuses and said, all right, they said this dude was complex.
Mm-hmm.
They said this dude does this dude does that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they say geniuses are basically like Rain Man. Let me act this way. I think this motherfucker's putting on an act right now, for real.
To your point, when he said, oh man, this jet is so dope. They're doing all this dope stuff. Wait a minute. I don't say dope because I'm only with that positive and blah, blah, blah. Then he tried to flip the whole script. Like he don't say dope because it's negative energy. Also, when he said, when I put this hat on,
Feel like
I
Superman.
feel like Superman. Kind of, who says that? And
Well, I
when
mean, you also
just
gotta
put the hat
go
on- He just put the hat on like what?
That was another
This
thing
year.
too. He spoke to his moistness though as well.
His what?
Okay, Kanye gay as hell. Motherfucker went ahead and told you, man. I had no male influences.
He did.
I'm around all these hoes.
He did.
My only male influence right now is the nigga who thinks he's a woman.
Yeah, basically.
Bruce.
Bro.
I'm a bitch.
And this hat made me feel like Superman.
I think it was like coming out Thursday the other day too, man. I think
Facebook
that's,
got involved.
so I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Thursday
it was
was
yesterday.
coming out. Yeah, day.
It was yesterday.
I think Kanye came out yesterday. Y'all ain't even peep it. I peeped that shit. Kanye came out yesterday.
You're stupid.
I'm coming out. I want the world to see.
It was true. I should do Facebook.
Put that where? Back there. But yeah, man, I don't need Kanye West talking for black people, bro.
Right.
I don't want him anywhere that I don't need him
You don't think it's
anywhere.
people
I
out
don't
there
need
that
him
him and
talking.
Jim Brown? Like,
I need him to
speak
fund it. I don't need Jim Brown. Jim Brown sat up there and just had nothing really to say.
No, he didn't. He
Jim
was
Brown was just sitting there looking goofy.
trying to stay
I
away.
used to fuck with Jim Brown heavy. This nigga.
But I'm saying though, you don't think
been a whole sucker lately.
you don't think it's a sect of people out there that agree with Kanye?
There's a bunch of them. Right. Actually, some of the ones that wish they could have been sitting there talking to Donald Trump and trying to get their butter biscuits and kissing feet and licking boots. They even looked at Kanye funny, like,
right.
they
When he
like,
said,
you know why though? Kanye has this whole thing where he tries to be so smart,
right,
but he struggles very heavily
yo,
to articulate himself.
like, did you hear the part where he said racism was an invisible wall? And like you said, racism isn't invisible, but okay, it's not a tangible thing that you can put your hand on.
Mm-mm.
But niggas got quiet, like, ooh.
Well, here's the thing about Kanye, man. Another thing too about Kanye.
And he said he just walked through.
He's yeah, he does. I'm gonna have to put what's the name on do that.
Charge.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge that shit. Matter of fact, I'm about to charge it now.
Quick,
Go ahead, talk.
Yeah, man. So Kanye, man. One more thing that I got confused about. He said, I wish the SNL producers would have taken a different route or rethought some stuff because he said, and I want to see if you caught that in the speech. It said I was brainwashed by welfare and like media or something, and that's what caused him to do that whole SNL whatever at the end of SNL episode before last. Did you become unbrainwashed in like 10 days? And then when you put the hat on, it makes you feel like Superman, but you were still brainwashed. I don't know. So also something else he said that
that hat.
Oh yeah,
that hat isn't made of Kevlar. That's why. Yeah, that's why he felt that way. Yeah, the hat's not made of Kevlar. But yeah, like back to the point I was making.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he it's this whole thing where he thinks like I don't mind people feeling like, all right, I'm in a position of power. I need to speak for my people. But you also got to know if you're qualified to speak for your people. You can't just be out here talking and talking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of people that are like in the grassroots levels right now who have made shit pop
mm-hmm.
that should be speaking for black people.
Mm-hmm.
Because they didn't just come up, they didn't wake up one day and say, hey, you know, I'm looking at the news, this is what's going on, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. You have to know the history, first off, to speak on what's going on. If you don't know the history, then what you talking about?
Right.
You just speaking from your own point of view.
Mm-hmm.
You can't speak for everyone if you're not speaking about everyone. So if you just come from your own point of view, which is that a lot of people have that mentality. I ain't gonna say a lot, but it's a lot of people in power have that mentality where they go, well, I did this, you should be able to do it too. So it comes into a point where they don't see the racial discrimination. So then they make statements like that, of which Kanye made.
Right. I don't know Kanye, man.
I ain't fucking with the nigga,
I mean,
dog.
it's
I
just
tell you
like,
that. I'm not listening to his music.
I don't understand.
His shit, it was a song I was listening to the other day.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was featured on it. I had to change this shit. I couldn't even listen to it. It was Jeezy and Kanye, and I was like, damn, man, I used to like this song. Because I can't listen to this motherfucker.
But you
goofy ass nigga no more.
You know, so the press asked Trump some direct questions after the whole like diatribe by Kanye.
Trump. That's another thing too. All the good shit he may have said, like the whole shit about stopping frisk.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Fell upon deaf ears.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So they asked Trump like, what are you gonna do about stopping frisk? What do you think about that? And he was like, everything's on the table. You know, but like Kanye said, you know, they have to do better. We have to do better. Something like that because Kanye said black folks need to take responsibility. And
Donald Trump's a dummy. That motherfucker.
Yeah, he didn't come
if
up
if I can sit here and say Kanye West can't articulate himself, Donald Trump is the worst motherfucker in the world at doing it.
Yeah.
He's a dummy. Donald Trump is a fucking dummy. Anybody that voted for him is a dummy. He is a dummy. How the fuck you vote for a dummy? I won't even call people who voted for him a dummy. Maybe you just wanted a dummy as president so everybody else around him could do shit that was right. And you got hoodwinked, bamboozled. But that motherfucker is a dummy. Some people say, how he get where he is and all the money he has being a dummy. Easy. It's easy to do a lot of shit when shit is inherited to you. When you're inherited,
443 million.
It's easy to do a lot when you are rich and white.
Yep.
So I mean, yeah, it's easy to do a lot of that type of shit. You can get away with a lot of shit. I worked for a gentleman who was rich and white and made a lot of bad decisions. Went bankrupt a bunch of times. Still has no clue on how to do radio. He's a dummy. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But he still gets by because of the fact that he inherited money and is able to do what he needs to do.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, man, on another note.
Get him! Okay.
I always say me and Ramonte should do one day where we should just sit and just really like air shit out. And, like,
Wow.
We still have it. Because like we could have did that our last show. I was so professional I didn't do it. But anyway. Topic, last topic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, my bad.
Sitting there for this.
My fault.
But yeah, man, we gotta hit it. It's just like we gotta go into it, man.
Yeah.
This question came about.
Makes sense.
Through the homie Theon Tinker.
Yo.
We were talking about a young lady, and it was said the question was, can a woman be considered just one of the guys? Now, me and Theon were talking about adding someone to our bowling team or something, shit like that. I'm probably going too deep into it right now, but I ain't saying no names, but
blast.
But he was talking about the chick, and he was like, "Yeah, man, she's just one of the guys." Blah blah blah. This and the third. And I'm like, "Just one of the guys. How do you figure that?" He's like, "Man, she's just one of the guys. She act like us. She do this, that, and the third. Blah blah blah." I don't know if he was talking to her sexual activity or what, but this motherfucker. Anyway, she's just one of the guys. So I'm like, I was like, no women are just one of the guys.
True.
I'm like,
Flat out.
I was like, at the end of the day, women are women and men are men.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
even if she like women like us,
Still.
she's still
A woman.
a woman,
Yes.
and men and women react emotionally different. They do. They do.
Yeah. Now the thing is, the only thing in life that you can control is yourself. A wise woman told me that one time.
I mean, it's
Right?
true.
So the thing is, now you have men with different or varying levels of self-control, right? But it's always there. Always. I don't care what any man says. It's always there. It is. So can this woman be one of the guys? Depends on me. I mean, no.
I mean, when you're one of the guys, think about it like
Depends on
this.
how long.
There's a lot of things like this happens too.
Hmm.
We're not gonna just put this all on the woman.
Right.
The guys won't always look at you as just one of the guys.
Mm-mm.
Why? You have a vagina.
Yep. A couple big reasons why that's not going to work.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, shit, hell, at the end of the day, guys get attracted.
Yep. And guys are the best at compartmentalizing. So the thing is, this night with my homegirl, who just so happens to have a vagina and a couple other things that are great, and I'm kind of buzzing, and she give me the green light in any kind of way, even maybe a yellow light. You know what I'm saying? And then we ease to the green.
Right. It's like, okay, look, like, yeah, okay.
I'm just telling you how the simplest function of that guy's mind thinks
Right.
at
You're,
times.
you're one of the guys? No, you're not.
No, you're not.
He's not attractive. You are.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I mean,
we're
I've seen-
going
I've
out
seen-
like
I've
everything is good. I mean, and I'm not saying like,
I've seen
I'm not saying
unattractive females.
women.
I done seen it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, unattractive females. Like, unattractive females are
it
fucking
don't
around.
matter.
That shit, man.
I've seen it.
But like, it's not. I'm not saying like women and men can't be platonic friends. It's just that
Definitely possible.
you're not one of the guys.
Right.
Like, I can tell you certain shit that I may not tell certain women,
Right.
but at the end of the day, if I start fucking with you, guess what's gonna happen? I'm not gonna be able to tell you that certain shit no more because you are not one of the guys.
I don't agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that. See, that's where a lot of men mess up.
Uh,
If you get to the point where you're smashing, now, no human being until and I have to change it too. I used to live by this statement. If anybody tell you that they 100% truthful or 100% real, I keep it 100, they lying. You know what I'm saying? Most we can do is like 98%. But once you get to a certain level, you probably can get pretty close. 99.5. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You get close.
I just kill you right here with
Kill me.
this. You'll
Kill me.
never talk to me the same way you talk to women.
I understand that. That's not what you said.
I'm just saying.
You said you'll
never talk. You'll never talk to women the same way you talk to me. That's what I meant to say more so like that.
Yeah.
You'll never talk to women the same way you talk to me.
Right. No.
You'll never talk to women the same way you talk to them.
Right. And you're true. Right. Not one of the guys. There
You
you
don't
go.
talk to. You don't even talk to our sister the same way.
That's true. Dorothy has special privileges. But I talk to her way more, but she's still not.
Not one of the guys.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
And our sister could, like, you know, she's cool enough to fit in like that.
Real enough.
But
she's
not one of the guys. Now, I filter in on more information than I would have.
Any other female on the planet other
but
than
at the
Mrs.
same
Walker.
time, right, at the same time, there's certain shit I'm still going to hold back on and say, yeah.
Just because.
Yeah.
Because she's one of the girls in Girls Talk.
And this is why we went live, because I wanted to hear if we had any.
Not to say, but she's a vault too. Hold it, man, Doro, man, you for real. What kind of forever? Like, that's the best sister ever. Gangsta, hold it down. No problems. Love her. Anyway,
That's the best sister ever, only sister.
yeah.
But
I would put her up against.
I don't know about a vault, but anyway.
In my experience, a vault. My experience. Whatever me and Dorothy talk about, it stay between me and Dorothy. Everything.
You think so? She told me. Anyway. This has been another edition of
Hey!
Off the Glass. Yeah, man, I got a few shows I want to do. I got the big homie Terry Wilson. Hopefully, me and Terry Wilson Jr. can do a show this week. Big Terry. But yeah, hopefully we can do a show this week. If not, within the next couple of weeks. Frank, we'll do a show with him. Hopefully, man, Myron and Devin come back like we could do shit live regularly on Fridays, maybe live regularly on some type of day. But you know,
I like Friday.
Yeah, Friday's cool. I mean, maybe even earlier than what we're doing right now.
Well, brother got to go home, got to kiss the wife and daughter, but in the bed.
Understand.
Straight.
I'm not saying we don't have to. I just thought maybe it was gonna work better for you early. But if not, shit, the time we did it was cool. Yeah. This motherfucker Devin started drinking so early, this nigga just drowned himself out. Got up out of here.
What time did you get here?
I don't know, man. He about to go to Tap and go to MGM and shit. He got here.
I'm seeing those boy.
Probably about a half hour before.
Hey, yo, we need to catch that fight.
What fight?
My man's. They was.
I just saw that. I watched. Did you watch McGregor get his ass whooped?
Tap it out there. Yeah. It was a good fight.
Out.
Well, it was strategic. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was one-sided, blood.
Yeah, it was good. But
that shit was one-sided.
Because he was only trying to do strikes, and he was like,
he beat his ass.
And then
in case striking, like that was the thing.
Yeah.
My man first put like the first round. My man was very strategic. First round, grapple.
Yeah.
Let me show you can't grapple.
Right.
Second round, now I'm staying head up with you. Blah, blah.
He was kind.
Now I'm catching you with him. Blah. You ain't that good of a striker, man. They've been talking shit. Let me show you ain't a shit.
Man.
Third round, gave him some more work. In the fourth round, I'm just going ahead and finish you out, big fella.
Man.
And I'm gonna bark on you.
Man.
Ever throw no fucking chair in my damn bus.
Man. Them people wanted him to die so bad they done jumped over there. They giving him body shots.
Work, man. Work.
And what was you talking? No, we just take it to the streets. Did he get his money?
Who?
Either one of them, because they held their purses.
Oh yeah, man, they got their money, dog.
They took the fines off the top or whatever. They held their money for the first couple nights.
Man, they got their money, man. My man took a picture by Dana White car and said, told that motherfucker, man, you thought about stripping me for the tide, I would have fucked your car up.
What?
Gangster, dog.
Gangster. What in his speech, his acceptance speech, he said, "Sorry to Las Vegas, and I'm trying to do the sport the right way, blah blah blah, all that." And then now he taking pictures by the car, talking about I'm gonna mess your car up.
Post to. Gangster. Fuck Dana White too.
Talking out both sides of that mouth.
Alright, man. We out of here. Like I said, like, share, subscribe.
Bam.
Also, email me if you want to be on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, Tony, .macon, the number 7 @gmail.com.
Yo.
I respond. And, well, I mean, you can hit me up on Facebook. You could hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, barcode300.
You can hit me up
Myron,
on
where can they reach
Facebook,
you?
Myron Walker on that gram, Walker Myron, and then on Twitter, Handsome Shinobi. Also on Clash of Clans, Handsome Shinobi.
This nigga say Clash of Clans, man. If you don't stop, man.
Yeah,
You play Clash of Clans, you play Clash Royale.
Clash. You got it.
Anyway.
You got it. Clash Royale. Thanks, Tom.
We out.